Alright, so JW Time Reviews back with another review of an inexpensive automatic watch I found on GearBest. And again, I know I've already stressed that I have other watches, and you're going to see some of those in this video, so just bear with me and we'll see what we can do here. This is actually a Winner brand automatic watch, another one of those Chinese brands that's fairly popular and you see a lot of on the eBay and that sort of thing. I picked this one up off of GearBest just to see. I'm a big fan of the Rolex Submariner and not such a big fan of the price tag, so I definitely don't have one of those. So I enjoy the look of this watch. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say a homage, it's their attempt at a copy. It does have the magnification on the date window there. Not nearly as much magnification as the actual Submariner, which is understandable, but there is some there. The lume is okay. I do a lume shot, but I have no way of doing that right now. I'm trying to use a little natural light and see if the videos turn out better. So, the hands, you know, it's got the Mercedes hand and that sort of thing. Again, with these watches, your bands are subpar. I mean, this one fits fine. There's really no issue wearing it, that sort of thing. But you know, it's fairly loose and jangly, even on the wrist. But you are able to adjust it to fit fine. It was no problem there. Movement, standard Chinese there. Seems to be keeping pretty good time. Again, I don't really time down to 5 to 10 seconds per day. I don't care. A minute one way or another is not going to kill me. I have several adjustable, automatic watches. So if it's off, I wind it and have at it. Now this one is windable, so that's a nice feature. So not hackable, but that's understandable at this price range. I think I actually got this for $13 and some change plus shipping, so maybe around $15 total. One unidirectional bezel. I will say it's a solid click as you roll, but there is a little play, and it's not awful. But if you're a little OCD like me, I like things to be lined up, and every now and then, this is just a hair off. But again, I mean, what is it? $4,500, $6,500 for a Rolex Submariner or a Mega Seamaster or something of that level versus $15. So you can't really. It's not apples to apples comparison. So. So I do have another similar watch, which you've seen in a previous video, so I'll slide that in. Seiko Sea Urchin. Again, this is a little closer to an homage to the Submariner, I would say. And you can see there's obvious differences. The bezel's a whole lot nicer. The band's more substantial. Again, this was $140 some shipped, somewhere in that neighborhood. $15 shipped. So, I really have no complaints with this watch, unless somebody's really going to get their eye directly against it from 3 foot. This looks like a really nice watch. Actually, eye level looks like a really nice watch. The people who would give you some flack would maybe be the people that actually own Submariners, and I don't really hang out with that many people that own Submariners, so I'm okay with that. But it's a good looking watch. I think it compares favorably, as far as visually wise, to the Sea Urchin. Again, this has a definitely more solid feel, but significant price difference. I do wish this one was hand windable. It's not, but that's not the big deal. You shake it a little bit, it keeps going. This one you can do either way, which it makes it a little easier if you have more than one automatic watch and you don't have a winder available. So I'm trying to think about what else I could even tell you about this watch. I could put it on my wrist just so you can kind of get a feel for how it wears. I don't have my hands are fairly large, but I don't have huge wrists. So now you're just staring at a blank screen. Isn't that wonderful? So there you go. There it is on my hairy wrist. But, not bad at all. I enjoy this watch. And again, we'll get another look at the movement there. So, and there's your external portion of the band. Internal, so it's folded links. That's, again, no surprise. And I'll throw one other little piece in here. I mentioned I will be reviewing this at a later date, but oh yeah, Scuba Dude Vostok Amphibia. So we'll have that at a later date. I also have a commandeer ski we'll get at. So, but anyway, appreciate you watching. And again, winner. I don't know. Don't know if at some point Charlie Sheen will collect some royalties on that, but we'll see. Anyway, there you have it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, leave some comments, suggestions, anything you can think of to improve these videos. I'm, just getting started, trying to get a handle on everything, and I'm open to all suggestions and comments. And except that I'm ugly, I keep my face out of the camera for a reason. So, anyway, appreciate you watching, and we'll be back later with another review.